Don't lie, you want a nice butt. We're not judging. Who doesn't want a backside that turns heads? In your pursuit of a perky bum, you've probably spent countless hours performing squats and donkey kicks. While those exercises definitely have their place, they won't help you build your bottom as quickly or as effectively as these 4 glute-boosting exercises. Number 4. Hip thrust. Here's how to do it. Rest your upper back on a bench and sit on the floor with legs extended. Roll a loaded barbell up your thighs until the bar sits on your lap. You may want to place a towel or mat on your hips and attach a pad to the bar for comfort. Brace your abs and drive your heels to the floor to extend your hips, raising them until your thighs and upper body are parallel to the floor. If you have a padded bar or anything you can slip in between the bar and your body, it will go a long way to making the exercise more comfortable. Pause for a second or two at the top, bracing your abs to maintain a strong neutral position. In the top position, your knees should be bent at 90 degrees and your shoulders should be near the top of the bench, with your body forming a straight line between them. Pause at the top of the lift and squeeze your glutes. Then, lower your hips slowly. You'll feel more engagement from the gluteus muscles on the side of the hip, the gluteus minimus, the gluteus medius, and tensor fasciae lata. It is possible to drop your head back and look at the ceiling while lifting the hips, but this can encourage overarching through the spine, so it is not recommended. Instead, keep the chin tucked down towards the chest while lifting the hips into extension. This helps to keep the core engaged and prevents you from arching the torso and overextending through the spine. If you are looking to increase glute size and hypertrophy, start by performing 3 to 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps with a moderate to heavy weight that allows you to control the eccentric phase and hold a brief pause contraction when you reach full hip extension. Rest 1 minute between sets. To gain strength. In some instances, you can use the hip thrust to increase glute strength, though they should not replace movements like deadlifts and squats. Do 3 to 5 sets of 5 to 8 reps with a heavy load, one that you are still able to focus on the glutes doing the heavy lifting and not rely on momentum or lower back assistance to extend the hips. Rest 2 minutes between sets. To enhance muscle endurance. You can increase glute endurance and muscle hypertrophy when training the glutes in a moderate to higher rep range. That said, the glutes themselves are roughly 50-50 fast and slow twitch muscle fibers, which means for the best development, you should train in a variety of rep ranges. If you find your glutes give out on you during more endurance-based events, however, start by performing 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, making sure to maintain full glute tension throughout the entirety of the set. Rest 1 minute between sets. Number 3. Cable hip abductions. This simple movement will work the muscles on the side of your bum. Attach a pulley from a cable machine to one ankle. Hold on to something for support and raise the leg attached to the machine out to the side. The most effective approach is long sets. Keep going until you feel the burn. Beginners should keep it simple. 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps is an ideal starting point. For the purpose of laying a solid foundation to build upon, don't overcomplicate things. The most important thing is to get started. The rest will come with experience. On the other hand, more advanced lifters should consider their current strength and goals first. From there, you can choose the appropriate rep or set range to work with. Number 2. Bulgarian split squat. If you've ever attempted high-volume Bulgarian split squats, you know how heart-poundingly nasty they can be. The combination of hip hinging and stabilization under load is a brutal use of your legs, glutes, and central nervous system. Stand 2 to 3 feet in front of a knee-high platform. Extend your right leg behind you and rest your toes on the bench. Toes can be flat or tucked, according to personal preference. Square your hips and shoulders. Keeping your torso upright, slowly lower your right knee toward the floor. Your front knee will form approximately a 90-degree angle. It may go farther depending on your mobility. Just make sure your knee doesn't cave inward. Tip: maintain evenly distributed weight in your whole foot. Don't shift forward on the toes or exaggerate pushing through the heel. A good goal to aim for is 8 to 10 reps on each leg. Once the desired amount of reps is completed on one leg, switch legs and repeat the process. It is important, especially during single-leg exercises, to perform the same number of reps and sets on each leg. This prevents muscle imbalance that could lead to injury. Number 1. Deadlift. This compound movement is often called the king of mass builders, and for good reason. When done correctly, it can increase mass and strength, improve your posture, and enhance core stability. On top of that, it engages more muscles than the squat. Deadlifts recruit the gluteus maximus, the largest muscle in your body. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to focus solely on squats to shape your butt. Stand with your midfoot under the bar. Use a low weight under you to learn the movement. Grasp the barbell with a shoulder-width grip. Pull your shoulders back. Extend your hips and knees and lift the bar. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Hold the barbell for 1 to 2 seconds at the top of the movement. Return it to the floor with a slow, controlled motion by bending your legs and pushing your hips back. Repeat. Maintain a neutral spine throughout the movement. Do not arch or hyperextend your back. Brace your abs and squeeze your glutes when pulling the bar off the floor. Keep the barbell close to your body to avoid swinging. Your arms should stay straight at all times. Do not round your lower back as it puts uneven pressure on your discs and may lead to injuries. Keep the barbell as close to your shins as possible through the movement. If you are looking to utilize your sumo deadlifts for strength gains, your rep range would be 1 to 5 reps for 3 to 6 sets per session. If you are planning to use sumo deadlifts to develop more muscle in the glutes and hamstrings, you will want to focus on 5 to 10 reps for 2 to 4 sets per session. Instead of focusing on building up weights in your sumo deadlifts, focus on adding reps and sets to increase the weekly volume to the muscle groups to encourage more muscular growth. In every exercise during a glute focus session, you should be focusing your attention on using your glutes and actively thinking about the specific area you're working on. Control the movement with every rep and concentrate on squeezing the glutes. You should pause for a brief moment at the point of maximum contraction and mentally isolate your target muscles. When you're trying to gain lean muscle, the foods you eat to support your goals is really important too, so focusing on a well-balanced diet will ensure you are maximizing your results. If you're looking for more content like this, they're all available for you on this channel, so you've just got to make sure you've subscribed and turned on notifications so you never miss one. See you in the next video.